Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I apologize for my hair. I didn't curl it or straighten it or anything because I'm going to the hair salon after this, so I just didn't see the point. So today's look for the Lorac Pro 4 is a rust look. And you know, I'm not real sure that oranges look that great on me. So I tried to keep the spice color, which I put in my crease, pretty low so that it wasn't overpowering on me. And I think this turned out really pretty, and I actually think it looks okay with my skin tone. If you were interested in seeing how I got this look, you can go to the description area down below, and I have a list of all the colors that I used from the Lorac Mega Pro 4 and where I applied them. Or if you want, you can stick with me and I'll do a quick tutorial and just show you what brushes I used and the technique I used to apply it. But I think this looks really pretty. I think it's appropriate for daytime, obviously. It's nothing crazy. If you were to take that spice color, though, and pull it really high up into your crease, you could almost go into an editorial look, and it might be a little overwhelming depending on your skin tone. But like I said, I kept the spice color pretty low in my crease, and I think it turned out very pretty. Going to take Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid from my eyelash line to my eyebrows, and I'm going to rub it in to a nice thin layer. I did forget to set that, but you can use Pink Peony to set it. And I'm going to take Flamingo, and I'm taking a stiff crease brush, and I'm going to deposit that pigment into my crease. Flamingo is kind of hard to work with. I would say out of all of the colors in the Lorac Mega Pro 4, this is kind of the stiffest, and you're going to need to go with that stiff crease brush and just kind of dig into that pigment several times, or dig into that pan several times and deposit that on your eye. I like to use a windshield wiper motion to deposit it, and then I use smaller circular motions to blend it out. But like I said, that is one of the more difficult colors to work with. So if you feel like you're not getting a whole lot of pigment, don't give up. Just keep going back into that pan and adding more of that color to your crease and blending it out. And again, I do recommend try to use as stiff of a crease brush as you have in your collection, and that will help quite a bit. Next, I'm going to take the color Spice, and I'm going to use a fluffy crease brush this time because Spice is pretty easy to work with. I am depositing that extremely low in my crease, and that's because it's a very vibrant color, and if I were to deposit really high in my crease, it would pretty much just take over this entire look, and I don't want that. I don't want an editorial look. I want to keep this kind of soft and pretty, so I'm applying that really low in my crease, and then I'm blending it out. And I'm actually going to clean my brush off too as I'm blending it out, just to make sure that I'm not depositing any more pigment than I need to, just because I want to try to keep this as soft as possible and just keep it from that color Spice from being too overwhelming. So I'm going in obviously with windshield wiper motions to deposit the pigment, and right now I'm blending it out. I'm taking the color Honey, and then I'm using a flat packing brush, and I'm going to take some Fix Plus setting spray from MAC. I'm going to spray my brush, and then I'm going to dip it into that honey pan, and I'm going to pack that all over my eyelid. And using that setting spray is just really going to make that honey color pop. It's going to make that color more opaque so that you get a fuller coverage and just more color payoff. I'm going to take the color Mahogany and a pointed defining brush, and I'm going to apply that in my V, which is just the outside 1/3 of my eyelid. And you may need to dip into that pan several times to get a nice color payoff. Just keep dipping in there and adding more product until you reach the level of opaqueness that you are looking for. Taking a blending brush, and I'm just going to diffuse that color out and blend it so that there's no harsh edges. Then I'm going to take the color Cedar, which is a really dark brown. I'm going to take an accent brush, and I'm going to apply that to my lower lash line from my outer lash to my inner lash. I'm going to take a smudging brush, and I'm just going to smudge that out so there is just a nice pretty diffused effect. And then I'm going to take the color Foam, going to use a clean accent brush, and I'm going to apply that underneath my brow bone just to highlight that area. And I'm also going to apply it to my inner tear duct area, and that's just going to highlight my inner eye as well. And that is the final look. It's just beautiful to wear for daytime wear to the office. It's also would be great to wear out in the evening. You can even deepen up that spice color if you want to make it more dramatic. So thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.